guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and today's video I'm going to talk to you about the arena rating, the ups and downs of the roller coaster of pushing rating. And what sprung up this kind of video topic is me and Tyrga played some 2's games. We won plenty of games, but we also lost a lot of games, and we lost rating, but we definitely ended it on a high note with some of the hilarity of how easy arenas can get between a DPS and a healer, which you will see in future videos. Reason I'm making this video is nobody talked to me about what's it like to push rating. What's it like to, go up and down in rating? What's it like to go up and down in arenas? And overall, what's it like to, get a feeling of, excitement from winning and the loss of losing, and, sometimes almost like depression and, discouragement from, losing 8 games in a row to, amazing feeling of just going on a losing streak and then just bam, climbing 200 points easy. Nobody ever was around to tell me about this experience and warn me about it and talk to me about it. So I'm here to tell you guys about the experience, what's it like to go up and down in arena rating. Kind of just get you a mindset on if that's what you want to do within World of Warcraft. Now, if you are going to want to go into actual serious arenas, you gotta figure out what you're trying to do with arenas. Are you trying to just play arenas with your friends and trying to enjoy them, or are you trying to go for a rating? If you are trying to get a rating for whatever purposes it may be, like maybe personal achievements or getting some sort of a accomplishment that you will be very proud of down the line, that you got to figure out what you're trying to get out of getting the certain rating that you are trying to go for. One of the things that I wanted to do back in Mr. Panera is get the rating, get the high rating, and that's what I wanted. You have to figure out which one you want. I could have stayed on my server, played with my friends, did PvP. Maybe been like a 1700 combat rogue at max, and still enjoyed it, but I really want to get 2k. So I took the initiative. I went to Darkspear, and I looked for players, I looked from cross-server, I got myself into a PvP community, very heavy PvP mindset, and was able to accomplish the goals that I did back in Mr. Pandaria. I mean, one of the goals was like to get into the Aramaic tier, and at the time, 2k rating was minimum, or I guess, yeah, minimum. So it was like one of those things I just wanted to do. If that is your choice, if you are trying to go for rating, some things you should remember, and I'm here to give you these tips. One is, sometimes the people you're playing with, your friends, might not be the best arena partners. You want to find people who you have synergy with. Your friends are easy source to find synergy with, because those guys know you, you know them, and you guys will probably be able to read each other without having to communicate much. And that has happened to me before, when you can just get this amazing synergy with another person when you're playing the game, and you don't even have to say a word. And everything both of you guys do just matches up well together, one by one to another. Everything you guys do is just perfect. It's just perfect combination. It's just the A to B, the plus to a minus, the blue to the red. It's the chocolate on a donut kind of deal. It's just the greatest thing you can have when put together. And sometimes those players are not going to be your friends. You have to find people that are good, you have great synergy with. You'll have to look outside of your social circles, outside of your friends' circles, in order to find these players that are as dedicated about what you're trying to do and as passionate about what you're trying to do, in order to accomplish as much as you can out of getting higher rating in arenas. If that is what you're trying to do, again, you got to figure that out for yourself. If that is what you're trying to do, this is something you might have to do for yourself. Another thing is, you're going to lose a lot of games, and you're going to lose a ton of them. You're going to lose chances are, you're going to lose so many games. It's just going to be depressing. It's going to suck. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be, discouraged. You're going to go on a win streak and then a losing streak where you went from 1900 to 1700. Like, how does that make you feel? Probably bad, because I felt pretty bad when that happened to me. Now, why did I say probably this is going to happen to you? This happens to most players that are really trying to get into rating. Unless you've gotten a high rating before and you know people to play with and you're really good at the game, you're already playing the 2k mark, this is going to be cake. This is going to be no issue. But most of you guys here that come to the channel are not 2k rated players, or maybe 2200 or higher. Otherwise, you guys will be able to teach me a thing or two. You guys are most of the time either here to enjoy the entertainment of the content or learn something out of the channel. So I'm gonna stick to my word. You guys are probably not the greatest players in the world, not to offend any of you, but you are trying to learn, you're trying to get better, and that is definitely something I am going to take into account for this video. Now, you're going to lose a lot of games, so you gotta figure out what you're gonna do out of it. You cannot get mad. You cannot blame the other person. You just cannot do that. If you are with another person that's like that, there's no reason why you guys should be playing together in the first place. If that person is not doing what you're doing as well, which is figuring out what is the problem, figuring out what is the issue, and figuring out how both of you can fix it, If you guys are not doing that together, then it's unlikely that this duo, trio, however many, whichever arenas you guys want to run, 2s, 3s, or 5s, this is just not gonna work. What's gonna work is people figuring out how to solve problems, and people figuring out how to get better results, how to grow stronger, how to get better together, how to become better at the game. You're going to have to find people that are trying to figure out a solution to a problem, and a problem being like a low rating, and solution achieving high rating. How do you do that? So that is something you're going to have to get into mindset of. And if you are the kind of person that gets mad at things easily, or blames other people easily, which is just exactly the way that I was before, that's just something that's going to have to change. You're going to have to change the way you think. You're going to have to change your mindset. And you're going to have to change, I guess, your personality in order to be more accommodating to other people that are looking for the same thing. If you guys are looking for people that are problem solvers, this is something I guess I should mention before I quoted. This is something that my shop class teacher, Mr. Davis, way back in the day in high school said. There are two people in the world. There's bitchers, there's people that bitch, and there's people that do. You gotta be the people that are doers. You gotta be people that are figuring out the problem. You gotta be the people that are trying to, understand a solution to whatever situation you may be in. You gotta be those kind of people. And I wholeheartedly agree with my teacher and his words of wisdom. There's two types of people: people that bitch and people that do. This is something that I had to change myself, and this is not an easy thing. So these are really the big two tips I can give you guys. To be honest, this is really all. Pushing arenas is a lot of fun, and it's more fun with friends for me. At the point where I'm at in arenas, I have gotten 2K, and I've been through this kind of, I guess, the stress of it, the ups and downs, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back at it. I don't know. I would definitely like to play a 2K more. I would like to be able to show off my skill to other players as well. I'd like to be still renowned as Dalaran the Rogue, the guy that maybe got like 2K rating back in Mr. Pandaria. Something really neat, something really cool like that. I still want to be known for that, and still want to be a better player myself. But I am definitely more interested currently in playing with friends than rather playing for a straight up rating, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So maybe you guys are going to go for a rating, maybe you're going to try to get an accomplishment, but definitely as long as you enjoy the game and as long as you love playing the game you like, that's the only thing that's going to help you get better at it. If you don't enjoy arenas and don't enjoy pushing rating heavily, you shouldn't do it, because it's just going to ruin your whole experience of World of Warcraft and the PvP that it includes. And you definitely don't want to do that. I'll give a straight up answer. You're gonna hate it. You're not gonna be happy. You're going to regret it. So that is something, again. This video is for you guys to take everything in consideration in order to understand what you want out of the game and what you're trying to accomplish with the game. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you guys are pushing rating and you have any questions at all about arenas and what can be expected, feel free to send me a message. Shoot me a message. If you have any questions about what can I give you as tips, feel free to ask me, and I'll try to do the best I can. Otherwise, hope you guys are doing great, and hope you guys are having a great day. This video is going to have no edits for the audio, just because I want to keep it as clean as possible and really portray as much of my emotion into it as possible. Hopefully you guys are doing well in your arenas, and hopefully you guys are slaying them fools. My name is Dalaran, and I'll see you guys in the next video.